If you're planning on going on a vacation this summer, you're planning right now that vacation, we have 10 apps that you will need to make your travel easier. Let's begin.
First up is Travel Spin. It's a great way for you to budget your trip, to track your expenses, both lodging, eating out, entertainment, so you can understand where your money's going. You can set a daily budget, and it can tell you if you're on track or if you need to adjust that budget. It's a great way for you to stay on budget without overspending and enjoying your vacation.
Next app is Splitwise.
It's great if you're traveling with a group of friends and you want to cut the cost. So when you go out to eat, have you ever had that awkward feeling about who pays what? Well, now with Splitwise, you can form a group and you can go in there and track what people owe and who they need to pay it to. It's a great app, not just for traveling, but for everything, even for your work friends when you go out to lunch.
The next app is Culture Trip. This app, what it does is it lets you see what's around you. For example, let's say you're going to Munich. You type in the city and it tells you what restaurants are recommended around you, what places you need to explore.
Any hidden gems off the beaten path that you might want to go see. It's a great way to make the most out of where you're at when you're on vacation.
Next app is PackPoint. This one is my favorite so far. What it does is it helps you organize your luggage, basically. You type in the destination, you put in the dates where exactly when you're going, and you put in if it is for business or if it is a leisure vacation. And it even allows you to pick the activities that you will be doing. If you're going to be hiking, if you're going to be using the gym, whatever
Going to
it is.
museums, whatever.
And then after you put in all the information, it gives you exactly what you need to pack. I mean, it's excellent.
Next, Rome to Rio. I use this all the time. The great thing about Rome to Rio is that it gives you all the different ways to get from point A to point B. So if you're in Rome and you're trying to get to Florence, you put it in with the dates that you're going, and it will list all the ways you can get there. Plane, bus, car, train.
Taxi.
All of them. And then you can click on that particular way, say train, and it will take you to a list of all the carriers and the times and even the connecting flights they have. It's really great. Same with the train. We use this a lot, especially when you're traveling someplace and say a train gets delayed or canceled. It's a great way to find other options to get to where you need to go.
Next app is Maps.me.
Maps.me is a great app when traveling because it lets you download maps offline to use, which saves on data, and especially when you don't have Wi-Fi, it works great when you're exploring the cities.
And you can, of course, you need to download maps before you get to your destination. So when you get there, you don't have internet, you at least have the map of where you need to go.
Right, and you can search for restaurants, attractions, whatever you need. It's a great app to use when traveling for maps.
Next app is XE Currency. This app allows you to see what the conversion rate is in whatever local money, wherever you are.
I use this app all the time to see when I can get the best rate for my dollar into EU currency. And it's the same thing you can do when you're on vacation. So when you go, if you need money and you go to an ATM, you kind of have an idea what the conversion rate is, so you know if you're getting scammed or not. Also, let's say you have dollars and you go to a restaurant and they say, we'll take your dollars to pay the bill. Well, now you know what the conversion rate is, so you know you're not getting scammed.
Next app is Lounge Review. This app allows you to see what lounges are available at airports.
It also gives reviews of the lounges and what's available there. And it also links you to how to purchase a day pass for a lounge if you don't have access because of your rewards card or something.
Next app is a must. Google Translate. Google Translate is awesome because it allows you to use the camera to translate things right there. We used it a lot. We visited Turkey and it is complicated, especially there are a lot of places that don't have English in the menu, for example, going into a restaurant, and you need to see what you're ordering, right? So it is really, really useful.
Same with signs. If you park your car or whatever and you're not sure what that traffic sign says, that parking sign says, you can use the camera on there to scan it and it tells you what's going on. Same with anything when you're using transit. If you need to look at a map and you don't understand what the legend says, you can use it to scan it. If there's just 101 uses that you could use Google Translate for. We highly recommend it. Also, download the language that you're going to so it works whenever you're offline and you can translate.
Next app is Flighty.
With this app, they update quicker when it comes to delays and gate changes and things like that. A lot of times airlines will hold off on letting that information out, but with Flighty, there were times we knew about delays and gate changes way before it showed up on the board at the airport.
The next is not really an app, but apps in general. Airlines have their own apps, and why you need to download them? Because it could be your only entertainment source for a long flight.
Right. We got on a plane in Canada going to Morocco. And when we got on the plane, there were no screens at the seats so you to watch videos or entertainment. Come to find out, you had to have the app for the airline downloaded so you could watch movies or listen to music on the plane. And by the time you're on the plane, sometimes you don't have the best Wi-Fi or the best signal to download the app. So I highly recommend downloading the apps before you go on your vacation for the airlines that you're flying. It also allows you to track your luggage and other things. So when you're sitting on the plane, you have ease of mind because they scan your bag when they load it on the plane nowadays. So you know that your luggage is on the plane with you.
Those are the 10 tips for apps that we had, but we're gonna give you a bonus here. Now, this is not really an app, but it's actually a function if you have an iPhone. The calculator now has a feature where you can actually use a converter and it helps you convert money.
Yeah.
And it also helps you convert from the metric system to the imperial
From
system.
Celsius to Fahrenheit, so
Yeah.
you exactly kind of get an idea what the temperature's like if you're not used to Celsius.
So it's really, really useful. Yes. And we want to mention 2 apps that we did mention previously in the video about saving money, tips for saving money while traveling. And this is the Wi-Fi map.
It allows you to find Wi-Fi spots around you, and it will tell you if you need a password. And sometimes it even provides the password for you. So if this is an app you can actually use even when you're at home and going around to different restaurants. Sometimes you can actually find the Wi-Fi. Now it's crowdsourced as far as people updating the system. So sometimes if a password changes, if no one updates the password, it won't work. But it's a great tool to use when you're using free Wi-Fi. Not only does it work with Wi-Fi, but it will also tell you if there's a restrooms around you, if you have to pay to use the restrooms. It also tells you if there's like a water fountains around you. So it provides more than just Wi-Fi.
And the second app that we mentioned previously is BlaBlaCar, which allows you to ride share if you need to save up money instead of using a taxi, for example.
And you have to remember also where you're going, there might not be Uber or Lyft. So BlaBlaCar might be your option.
So we did mention those in previous videos, but we wanted to mention here because they're also convenient when traveling. We hope this was useful for you. If you know of any other apps that could ease traveling, please let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please. Yeah, if there's anything you can think of that we forgot or you think's even a better app, well, leave it in the comments.
We're leaving you another video for you to check out, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.